So we're walking in the beautiful forest. Yep, and we're gonna go and take a look at all this beautiful nature, aren't we? And we're gonna talk about spirit. You ready? You got a little boo-boo on your head from falling. Alex is gonna help us learn. Alexander, everywhere is life. Yes, up ahead, behind us. That's a reed. But you wanna know what's even more cool? Come here, Alex. Come on. Look ahead. There's a bunch of trees. Let's talk about the spirit of the trees. Yes. It's a really beautiful world. It really is. Just people have ruined it with turning everything into a concrete jungle. Look at that giant curtain of bushes over there in the distance, buddy. Isn't that beautiful? That's just amazing. And all these beautiful ferns everywhere. It's really amazing. You can walk with me, you want to? Can't go trailing off anywhere dangerous though. Yeah, don't go over there. No. That's an oak tree. Yeah, you're gonna fall down. Oops, boo-boos. You wanna hold the leaf? Okay. It's really nice to touch it. You're lucky because that plant felt your love. People cut them down in anger or for greed. You don't like that. That's a beautiful tree too. Trees are a whole other story on their own. You want to hear about it? We should talk about the spirit of the trees. These are the roots right here, Alex. Look, down there. Look, see all those roots on the ground? Yeah, go look at them, look. Look, right here. Look at that. Yeah, wow. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, it's the trees. Trees themselves are a remarkable spiritual topic. Just look at the tree for a moment and you'll see something so amazing. The trees bear a truth all their own. Trees are a home to many creatures alike under the earth and their roots, where ants and grubworms lay. Then above ground, in the branches, where winged creatures and squirrels, monkeys, depending on its kind of tree, they all dwell there too. And that's not to mention all of the unseen life, the members of the microscopic world that live on its surface and underneath of the bark, its skin. Trees create a grid of hands being held underneath of the earth with one another, intertwining, overlapping, outstretching. They are a body, a soul, all their own. But yet, each branch makes a new body as it springs forth from a little bud and grows as an extension of itself, stretching out as far as it can go. And then for every new extension come many more, making littler branches and leaves, as all are a part of the same family. And just like our earthly families should be, that one body representing the original parents, and then all of the many children that stay attached but yet still grow and rise on their own, but never ever leaving their roots. Trees are the watchers of the world. They don't speak, but yet they do. Every tree itself moves, even without the wind, but their time is a time untold. For a tree, time is so different than the way that humans tell time. For a tree, the years are so much longer. Look at cats for an example, who develop so very quickly. A baby kitten develops into an adult body in many weeks, whereas it takes a human many years to get to where they get to in adult age. Trees are the same but different. A tree takes many, many, many years to grow into full adulthood, into the full body of their strength. Spiritually, every tree has male and female energy, but some bear one more than the others. But yet they are genderless, just like the gods. They bear both dualities and perspectives and energies, but yet none at all. And as above is so below, and so the roots that are underneath the ground are the same as the branches that outstretch into the sky, only underneath of the ground it's darker, where leaves and seeds don't grow, but it doesn't mean that a new plant can't spring forth. For if you cut one of those roots and place it into water, the tree will regenerate itself and grow a new one. But up at the top of the tree, the roots, or so-called branches, are different. They multiply and become many, and they never cease to exist, because in the seeds that carry their exact blueprint, they float all throughout the land and place themselves in new areas that they can then root themselves into and grow, taking their stand of their permanence there. And so just one tree turns into a family still interconnected, but yet the seeds repeat that family over and over again, so that the family will always remain on earth. But yet they grow differently in different shapes and different heights than the original design. For that is the beauty, for all of the energy that that tree has seen. Every year it absorbs it, takes it into itself, and then releases it back into the seeds as it reads the energy, and then it plants itself all throughout the land, looking the same but very different, in a different curve, or even growing tall and straight. But yet it is still the same tree, just in different designs. The way of life is very similar to the tree, as is spirituality. You start as a little seed. Knowledge starts as a little seed, and then you grow as knowledge grows. And then you can turn that into a strong foundation of roots that take their grip and are never moving. And you can grow taller and taller and taller. But then there are so many different pathways to life, to go to the left, to the right, to the front, to the back, as all of those roots do. And so that they can all go and different directions, but still being a part of the one. But above ground is where all of the light exists. You can see the beauty in a tree. Trees have feelings, and they just exist in their thoughts. They don't have any thought to run through their mind, but they can just feel the vibrations all around them. With everything, trees are an amazing spirit representing the spirit of life. As here in this physical world, families carry on, stay closely connected, but yet still grow and go in their own different directions. And just like there is a dark expansion of the tree underneath of the earth, there is also one that is full of light. And so their time is ancient and old, and they may be genderless, carrying both masculine and feminine properties, being one or the other when they feel like, and yet still have the ability to replicate themselves. The spirit of the trees are amazing. They should be well respected more and more every day. But they can be your very best friend and teach you so much about your spiritual journey in life. And you have to realize that the branches above represent the right side of your mind and all of its greater creativity, as the branches below represent the left side, representing all of your logic and understanding. And every branch representing a new pathway that you can take, whether it will lead you back up to the top or falling out of the tree to start all over again at the bottom, or growing beyond the top to where you're no longer part of that tree. Thank you so much for listening, and please respect trees. They are life, they are story, they are the truth, they are a beautiful, beautiful way, and they are the representation of knowledge as well as families and your own growth here. Trees are so much more than just a part of the landscaping in the backdrop of the story of your life.